What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Bitcoin today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into you guys. It is the 26th day of June, and here we are at about $107.7 thousand, 9 hours, 17 minutes left in the day. We are wicking down a little bit, but we're up. We're up at the moment. At the very beginning of the day, like the first hour of the day, I want to say it was right here. It was right here. We were calling for some kind of a bull trap, right, or bear trap, sorry, that would take us below this area here, take us just below this area here, and as soon as we get below that area, that's whenever everybody would probably freak out and think, oh no, Bitcoin's going down, and then of course in dramatic fashion, that's whenever we'll pump. Some people in the YouTube comments were laughing, having a blast, laughing that the price was up here. It didn't even move up 1% from where I was talking. And I even said in that video, we might move up first, take out these highs, trap some people going long, and then we'll move down, trap the people going short, and then we'll bump up, right? I literally even said that could happen. But I had some people laughing in the comments because while we were at the highs, and they deleted their comments. All but one person. There's only one person that I could respond to, and I told him you got excited over a move that was less than 1%, but didn't get to say that to the other people. But if you're watching this video, shame on you. You know who you are. Come on, man. I can delete my videos if I want to, but I don't. If I'm going to make a public call, I leave it public. I don't delete it. Have some balls. Don't. You want to talk smack, talk smack. You can be wrong. I've been wrong before. You're not perfect. Stop trying to pretend like you're perfect. Nobody's perfect, man. Here we are. Anyways, 1 hour time frame. I just have some courage. I mean, it's pretty gutless to start talking smack on the internet to begin with, right? It's pretty gutless, especially whenever you're talking smack to somebody who's got a face and you're just some faceless name on YouTube, on the YouTube comments. But if you've got the brass to at least say something, then have the brass to leave it there. Don't delete it, right? Like if it's false information and it's hurting people, and it's something that you truly regret saying, okay, cool. But if it's just something that hurts your pride, get the hell over it. Own it. Nut up, man. Or shut up, man. All right, 107.7K. Moving up a little bit here. You got a lot of volume coming in on this 1 hour time frame. That might be enough to send us through the roof. I still think that we are working our way down. I have a reason for that, actually. If we're looking at this on a daily time frame, high to low here. High to low right here. I don't know if you guys could hear that. That's my stomach just started growling. It's that early morning intermittent fasting growl. High to low here. The fact that we've gone above the golden ratio like this, in my opinion, is a little bit uncommon. It's not common to move up just like this. Typically, whenever you go to the golden ratio, you do find resistance. We found a little turbulence here, but slowly moving up. I wouldn't be surprised if we did hit the 786 at about 109K, but then from there we should see some kind of reversion back down to the 382, maybe even the 236. It's very typical behavior. That would be my expectation. If we're looking at this from a relative low here to a relative high, the current 236 is right here at 105K. The 382 is right there at 104K. And again, I think that it would make a lot of sense to go just below this area here to find support right there at the 382. That's a very common area to go to. You come down, you find support, and then you start to run, you start to move up, right? If this move does persist a little bit higher, if we were to go just above the 786 here, or right to the 786 there, maybe we go to about 109K, just below 109K, and then that 382 is a little bit closer to this low point here. Keep in mind, it's very common with the 382 that whenever you pull back, you dip below the 382 a little bit, and then you close right above it, right? That's very common, so I would think that dipping below would cause a mass panic. People would start to freak out and think that Bitcoin was going down, and then as soon as that happened, and maybe not a mass panic, just for people who are leverage trading this thing like degens, it would cause some panic, and then I would think that we would move up from there and effectively set a bear trap and then move up. That's my theory at the moment. We'll see, but looking at the 4 hour time frame here, 1 hour 13 minutes left in this 4 hour time frame. We have gotten overbought. We have gotten out of the overbought zone. We do have lower highs in the RSI while having higher highs in the price. We had volume right here, and we didn't go anywhere. I feel like all the signs are here to say that we are going to go lower. But again, in the case that we move up a little bit higher, maybe like not even 2%, if we move up a little bit higher, don't get too excited, right? Don't get overzealous. 108.8K, 109K could be an area that we wick to real fast, and then we come down, right? Nothing too crazy. Let's see here. 1 hour time frame, RSI. You're actually getting toward an area that you would expect to find resistance, 15-minute time frame here. You're also in areas that you would expect to find resistance, right? Again, moving up with volume, but you're just not going anywhere. Like you're not really going anywhere. You're still in the same. I don't believe that this is going to persist too much more. And just because I was saying we'd go to 108.8 to 109K, that doesn't mean it has to happen. This very well could have been our top, and I wouldn't be surprised at all, especially with all this volume coming in. This could be very convincing to some people, and there's a lot of people probably going long right now or closing out their shorts, and then boom, then we move back down. That kind of makes sense to me. Daily time frame here. But again, just in the case that we do move up higher, don't get too excited. I doubt that we just move straight up in a straight line without seeing any kind of pullback at all. Let's see here. 107.7K now. After we make our move back, right? After we move down to, what was it? Probably just below 105K there, right? Because if we take a low to high, isn't that where it is? Low to high. Yeah, just below, so right above 104K there, maybe right at 104K. After we make that move down and we set that bear trap, I think that will slingshot us to higher prices. The fact that it's Thursday, the timing of all this kind of hurts the idea of this end of month rally that I've got going, right? And that's okay. If it's not an end of month rally, if we're just kind of consolidating and then it's the beginning of July rally, that's fine. But I would think that we do move down. I would like it if by the end of today we made this move down. We are already down here, so that we could just get it done with, and then that way we can move up the next like 4 days left in this month and see some new all-time highs. I am still expecting new all-time highs by the end of the month, so it's a bit tricky here, right? It's like momentary bearishness mixed with short-term, very near-term bullishness and afterwards bullishness, right? Make no mistake, my friends. Regardless of what happens today or tomorrow, the coming days, the coming weeks, we will be at new all-time highs. We absolutely will be. We're on our way to new all-time highs right now. If we take a high here to a low there, finding resistance and support in this area at the 786, 886, 100 area right here, very indicative that we will see an explosive move come out of this whenever we do break out of this consolidation phase. If we can close this week in the next 3 days, 10 hours, sorry, next 3 days, 10 hours, if we can close it above this level here where the weekly closing high is at $109,000, I think that would be spectacular, because then we get the highest weekly close that we've ever had. And by the end of this week, that'd be awesome, because then we effectively engulf this whole consolidation phase over the last month, over a month now, in 1 week. And I think that'd be a very strong and powerful signal there. And likely we would see in a very, very short amount of time prices that go all the way up to about $130,000 to $140,000 and beyond, right? We're looking for 180, 190, 170K, somewhere in that zone, right? Probably right around 180, just above there. By the end of July, if not likely actually sometime in August at this point. But time will tell. We will get there, right? Timing is not the easiest thing to get, but the price action will happen. At the end of the day, if we're at 180K in August instead of July, it's 1 month pushback, or if the original call was end of June, or even end of May at one point, right? If the time frame gets pushed back, I don't think that anybody's going to care once we're up there, right? It's easy to get caught up in the moment down here while you're being bored, right? When's it going to happen? When pump? When are we going to moon, right? But it's coming, man. It's coming. Just be patient. We're definitely in a more bullish posturing on the daily time frame, weekly time frame, than we have been in a very long time. And I mean, I think this weekly RSI says it all. Getting rejected off the overbought zone, finding support here. You don't normally find support here, right? It's bullish enough when you get rejected off the overbought zone to find support at the 50. That's bullish, right? But if you can find support above it, that's even more so bullish. And when we get into the overbought zone on the weekly time frame, you guys, there's only been 2 times in Bitcoin's entire history, 2 times, right? Only twice where we got overbought for 1 week and then we got out of it the next week. Once here, where was the other time? Where was it? Was it right there? Is that it? Yeah, that was it. Once, so in and out 1 week, and then here you were in. I guess that was actually 2 weeks, but still, basically that just further actually promotes the point that I'm trying to say here. Are we on Coinbase? Is this on Coinbase or? Yes. Okay. So sorry. No. There's one more time. Here we go. Let's go to the index. Man, computer is being so slow today. Okay. Here. One time here, another time here. Right. typically you do not get into and then out of the overbought zone after just being in there for 1 week. It's at least multiple weeks. And even here, sometimes it happens, right, where it's still a short amount of time, but even there, that's like 2 or 3 weeks that you're in the overbought zone before getting out of it, right? All I'm trying to say is once we get into the overbought zone, statistically speaking, the most likely area that we would go to is the 80 or above area, and likely from a time perspective, we would have several weeks, if not even months, of being in the overbought zone. So we're looking forward to that. I don't think that we get 2 short iterations back to back, especially with this bullish reversal here. Things are looking up. Just got to be patient. But before we get there, as Bitcoin likes to do, it might trick the markets. It might make you think that we're going down, and then as soon as it does, then as soon as we get below like 105K, boom, it's time to go. And hopefully nobody's panicking at 105K. I just think that that'll clean out some of the over leveraged positions in the market, and that tends to be the necessity before we move up higher. Anyways, guys, that's all I got. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Okay, take care of yourselves. Bye bye.